they have to pick an instructor other than myself, unless I'm their only instructor, and they have to interview their instructor. And the reason why I do that with them is because I want them to understand that your instructors are real people. It is okay for you to talk to them. And so, and to ask them questions, because that's what they're there for. And then with the career piece, the career interview, I find out who the program director is. I give them their information, and they have to go and interview the program director about their major. So there's a list of questions. So it kind of gets them out of their comfort zone.
So the first time that a student came to interview me, because their counseling instructor required it of them, here was a student, and this particular student was so timid, so shy, and they were, you could just tell in their demeanor. And I thought, boy, if this student had struggled in my class, I'm not sure they ever would have ventured to my office on their own. But because they came, and I just happened to have coffee available to offer to them, and it was before COVID, so we didn't have to wear a mask. People could drink coffee back in those good old days. But it broke the ice, right? And the student did exactly as the counselor designed the assignment. The student, I thought they were going to ask questions about the course and how to be successful, but they started asking personal questions about me. And I thought, well, this is really weird. Why is a student asking me these questions? But they did learn that I was a real person. I learned that they were a real person, and we actually found some common ground. And so it just opened up a relationship there that made it so much easier for that student to be successful throughout the semester. So I was super grateful for the assignment.
One of the things that I love about the assignment where a student has to interview their faculty member, that happens often in the first year experience course, is that you really do get to know that student as well. Some of the questions are about personal things, like where did you go to college, or what was your biggest struggle in school? And I love that question in particular because it shows the students that I've struggled as well. And I always use the time management example because I think that's something that my students struggle with quite a bit. I remember being in school and not really knowing how to manage my time very well, and how I had some missteps, and then I'm able to kind of give them some tips and advice. And I listen to them and hear how they're trying to find their way, and it really kind of makes this wonderful connection, especially if it is a student who is very shy, who's not comfortable approaching a faculty member, or who's never even been in college before. They don't seem to know that we're there to help. And I think that particular assignment really kind of breaks that barrier so that they do see us as real people, and they do know that we're there for them and in their corner.